Guys, you know I usually don't ask this, but if you could rate this video with a like, or hell, even a dislike, I would appreciate it. It would help with the algorithm, help get the video seen, because I think this video, above all else, needs to get seen by everyone. So if you could do that, I'd really appreciate it. But not just me. Not just me. I do not want to just make this all about me, because it's definitely not. Everyone covering Call of Duty right now, like their stuff too, favorite it, support it. If you like content creators like myself, or anyone else in the community that works hard and you know they're working hard, actually really support their stuff right now, because we are collectively at rock bottom. And I wish I was making that up. I really do. But we really are down bad. So what you're seeing here is the Google Trend data for Call of Duty. The interest over time, if you will. When Warzone 1 and Modern Warfare 2019 launched, you see that big peak there on the left. And then the other peak is Cold War. And then the next peak is Vanguard, very low. I call it a peak, with quotation marks there. And then you see the rest. Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 brought a lot of people back after the disgusting display that was Vanguard. But now we are actually lower than Vanguard as far as interest with this series goes. Being a COD content creator is weird, man. It's weird. Usually November and December are our best months, but it's December and the game's already dead. Like, nobody really cares. Views are down across the board for every COD content creator, which is why I say support them, But let's take a look at Exclusive Ace's channel here. He's got some great videos. Like, he's one of the pillars of the community. He's got nearly 1 million subscribers. Fantastic vids. The only video of his that really took off was the skill-based matchmaking one. The other ones are good. The weapon setups, I don't think anyone really cares because the game sucks. Like, I'm sorry, but like the hidden perk thing, that was a great video. Again, 63K views. That was a fantastic video, telling us stuff that the devs won't tell us. I don't know. The only thing people really care about are the balancing patch details and the skill-based matchmaking discussions. I mean, even the early Season 1 gameplay, which should have been a huge deal, barely broke 100,000 views. It's not Ace's fault either. I don't think it's Ace's fault. His videos are consistently A tier. He covers the game in depth. It's just when the game's not interesting, what can he do? It usually takes Call of Duty a little bit longer to lose this amount of interest. Like, it usually takes them till around January, maybe February, and then the game's just stagnant all year until the next one. But, dude, I mean, this thing's already done. It's done. Like, Modern Warfare 3 is done. It's riddled with cheaters. Constant cheaters. I see so many cheaters on a daily basis on Reddit and other social media platforms. I see people complaining about the matchmaking constantly because that's all they care about. No amount of content is going to fix the core issues of the game. Skill-based matchmaking, EOMM, engagement optimized matchmaking, whatever you want to call that mess, that's the big hot topic now. That's literally all anyone cares about. That entire Reddit AMA Sledgehammer did, 95% of the questions were about skill-based matchmaking. To say we are a vocal minority now is simply not true. We are the majority, and we're done with the game. I have no desire to play it. Season 1 dropped. I played 1 match on Meat. I'm done. Everything. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing, too. They could fix skill-based matchmaking. They have a laundry list of issues. A laundry list of issues before the game is even good after that. That would just make it somewhat playable. But they have so many things wrong with it. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it's not just on Modern Warfare 3, but on Warzone as well. Warzone, from what I hear, is even worse. We have more cheaters in that than ever. We have broken audio, bugs and crashes, lag. The server issues are on Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone 3. The packet burst, the issues with that. You can't play with your friends anymore because of skill-based matchmaking. You can't talk publicly in lobbies anymore because of an AI chatbot. It doesn't want you being toxic or whatever. Some guy was talking about changing the transmission in his Toyota truck in a private lobby and said, I'm going to change the tranny today. And it banned him. There's RNG for aiming. Like, when you sight in, there's RNG sway or whatever. The gun cocking animation gets people killed because the spawn system is so bad. And my God, is the spawn system horrendous. The worst one we've ever had. Bar none. The worst spawn system we've ever had. Like, I don't get it. There are bot farms littering multiplayer. Bot farms, boosting bot farms. And I've been covering this for a while now, but there's also Activision-run AI bots in multiplayer. There are people joining Gunfight because you can't get kicked for inactivity in that mode, and going AFK to grind the battle pass, God knows why. Not to mention, the kick for inactivity thing is broken anyway. You'll get kicked if you're in like a chopper gunner. The entire balance of the game is appalling. There doesn't need to be 90 different gun sights, 500 different attachments per weapon when only like 7 are good. It's the illusion of choice. It's just filler. It looks like it's this deep system, but it's not. You pick the same like 10 things for every single gun, pretty much. And all of this takes a back seat to what's in the store. What new stupid bundle can we sell for $20 to $30? Some stupid anime skin? But in a bit of karmic justice here, I haven't even addressed what they did earlier this year, and I don't want you to forget this. They shut down a fan-made community project called SM2, which was trying to combine all of the best ideas and features of Call of Duty from the past and put it into one free-to-play game. Activision shut it down. I guarantee you this would have made them more money if they just took it and made it an official release and hired these passionate people working for free. If they took this and made it an official release, it would have made more money and sold more copies than Modern Warfare 3 this year. I guarantee it. What, you don't believe me? Well, it wouldn't be that hard considering one dev has outsold Modern Warfare 3 on an entire platform. And I'm not talking number of sales, I'm talking by revenue. Lethal Company is outselling giant games, the newest of which being Modern Warfare 3. Wrap your head around that one. It's almost like when you just make a good game, people will play it. That's all you need. That's all it takes. So where am I going with all this? I'm going to the conclusion that I've been right since the beginning. Since Modern Warfare 2019, I said, this thing they're doing, it's not sustainable, it's not healthy, it will ruin the game. Every single year I've said that. Every single year I've called them out for their bad design decisions, their lack of QA testing, their love for money and tricking the player base, their egregious manipulative SBMM system. I've covered all this stuff and I said eventually it's going to catch up with them. They might make their money now, but this is not sustainable, and here we are. And I have to ask here, I have to ask the devs here, and not just the devs, but Activision, Blizzard, whoever's in charge. Phil Spencer, at this point, I guess, I have to ask, how are we supposed to play this game and make content on it? As a content creator, how are we supposed to play this and make content on it for an entire year and not lie? Like, how are we supposed to sit here and say, we enjoy this game and it's great and I want to play it all year? Anyone that says that is insane. I mean, I don't believe them. I straight up don't believe them. I will tell you guys straight up. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? I don't care. Judge me if you want. I wouldn't play this game unless I made money from it. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would not touch this game with a 10-foot pole. That's not me. That's not even me being like, I don't know, funny. I just wouldn't. At no point in my life for the past 5 years have I said, I want to play Call of Duty today off camera, not recording, just for fun. Not on a single day. Not a single day. Right hand to God. I swear to you. I literally am just doing it for the money right now. And you know what's sad? I don't want to be doing it for that. I still want the franchise to prosper and do well. I don't want to see the game do so poorly that, because at a certain point it does so poorly and people are so sick of it, they check out. And then nobody cares about Call of Duty content on YouTube. What's stopping me from just changing games? Seriously, what's stopping me right now from just saying, you know what, guys? I'm going to switch to Dead by Daylight. We're becoming a Dead by Daylight YouTuber. I'm never touching Call of Duty again. That's one less demographic of eyes on the product then. It doesn't just hurt us. It hurts the game as well. If no one wants to play it because nobody's interested in watching it, what do? I seriously think right now, and this isn't me like patting myself on the back, but I seriously think that I was making the best content of my life last month. In November, I think I seriously was making the best content I've ever made. You guys can back me up on that. Let me know if I'm lying there. If you thought it sucked or whatever, seriously, let me know in the comments. But my videos last month, man, in November 2023, on fire, on fire. This game being as crappy as it was, I knew I had to work that much harder to make something entertaining and interesting. But at this point, I don't even think I can. I don't think I could possibly make this game interesting anymore. People say I make the same video over and over. That's a big criticism of mine. How can I not when the same problems have existed for 5 years? Please, answer that. Answer that. If you want to criticize me, answer that question right now. You could say play a different game. Okay, if I do, guess what? Guess what? I'm never touching this game again. Straight up. Is that what you want? You know? I'm going to leave a lot of people unhappy because a lot of people like my videos. They like Call of Duty. They have the same mindset I do. They want to see the game prosper and do well. We're all in shambles right now. And I predicted this would happen. I predicted it years ago. And here we are. And before you say, well, this lobby looks fun, BT, well, this is a reverse boosted lobby. It's easier than ever to reverse boost. It's easier than ever to flat out cheat in this game. They're more concerned about you saying, I drink grape Faygo soda and banning you with the AI chatbot in a public lobby than they are anything else. So, yeah. Who cares if the game has cheaters? Tons of cheaters. Ricochet has done nothing. It's done absolutely nothing. They'll tout something on Twitter about how, like, well, if a cheater's detected and they fall from a height greater than 5 feet, they will die. How about you just get a proper anti-cheat that works, and then when it doesn't work and they bypass it, you find a way to ban them? How about you actually spend those billions of dollars you have to have a dedicated anti-cheat team, people that real-world review people that get reported, so that the spam report, auto-report thing doesn't just shadow ban people for no reason. How about that? I don't know. How about you up your server tick rate? How about you fix the packet burst? It's on your end. It's not us. It's on your end. Why do I have no trouble? Like, why can I play Dead by Daylight for 8 hours straight and not have a single bit of latency, lag, packet burst, hitching, whatever, you name it? Why can I do that? But the minute I get on Call of Duty and play for 5 minutes, I'm packet bursting around the lobby and the map. It's not my PC. I got a 4070 Ti and a 13900K. No, it's not my PC. I'm more than qualified to run your game at 1080p. I could run it at like 300 FPS, you know? Not me. Nah, ain't me. Fiber internet, hardwired, not me. Concerning the title of the video, well, it finally happened. It all came true. You know? It all came true. Everything I predicted came true. And now we're here. Congratulations to everyone that supported this game and said, like, don't like it, don't play it, or you know, stop complaining and just deal with it. We're here because of you, straight up. I don't know if Phil Spencer is watching this. He probably isn't. I'd be willing to bet. But if he is, hey, man, if you want to hire one guy to fix this entire franchise, I'm your guy, because I've been telling you for the past 5 years exactly what's going to happen, exactly what to do to fix it, and no one's listened. So email my YouTube manager and make it happen. Guys, like this video. Like I said, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the next one.
Do some parting advice.